Hi, I'm Jill Paswak, President and CEO of Campfire USA. Our mission is to build caring, confident youth and future leaders. Every year, Campfire USA serves more than 750,000 children and families in hundreds of communities across the United States.
We follow young people from infancy, through child care programs, all the way into college.
Different from other youth organizations, we're very inclusive, we're very open, we meet the family where they are and we bring programming to them.
We can have the community family club in any day of the week. Even they want to have it on Saturday morning or Sunday night, we have that flexibility.
Campfire can tailor its programs and is flexible enough that we are able, working together and working with our staff and community partners, we are able to build programs so that all kids feel included and nobody feels excluded.
The main thing is the ability to go in and truly do your own community assessment and really figure out how best you can impact, how best you can affect in a very positive manner the people with whom you live, your neighbors and your friends and your family.
Dr. Luther Gulick and his wife Charlotte started Campfire Girls in Vermont in 1910. They chose the name Campfire because campfires were the center of the very first communities.
We focus still on the outdoors, but Campfire is also well-rounded so that kids have the opportunity to do arts and crafts and music and drama and science and sports and games.
Campfire provides all kinds of different programs that really do have an impact on youth, and programs that particularly enable their self-esteem in all kinds of ways.
They're engaged in the curriculum, they're engaged in the activities that we provide. The kids are in the program too. It's the same kids coming back, so they feel a sense of belonging. And that's what Campfire is about, is providing a sense of belonging for families and youth in the community.
In 1975, Campfire welcomed boys. Today, nearly half of the participants in our program are boys.
The thing I remember the most from my first camp trip is being scared. I was scared sleeping outside. It was my first time. I was about 7 years old. And we slept outside on these decks, and you can see the deers running and raccoons and foxes and stuff like that.
They get to do things they've never done, especially ones that are city apartment dwellers, the opportunity to ride horses, to go funyaking, to go swimming in a lake, to seeing the bald eagles and the raccoons and other critters we have around camp.
And then actually being able to go on some overnight trips and camping trips that, seeing them do things that they had never done before and learning that they really liked it. I think that seeing them kind of process all of that and sort of live it through them as well has been a really great thing for me to see.
So I say about the third night, it was just a breeze then, because the animals wasn't really bothering us. They were just living their lives, like running around.
The reason that I love Campfire for my children and for other children in the community is because there's just so much life experience there. This is where you can come and get engaged in learning, have hands-on, meaningful activities, learn to give service to others in a way that's really meaningful, that stays with you for a lifetime.
The watchword for Campfire is give service. Service has always been a part of what happens in a Campfire program. Youth in grades kindergarten through 12th grade do community service, service learning, and give back to their communities through service in their programs. Learn and Serve America has been instrumental in helping to fund programs that help the youth develop skills in service learning.
One of the greatest ways that we help youth and families right now is that we have a Learn and Serve grant, which is a pass-through grant through our national office, and we have emergency preparedness situations. And what we've been able to do is we've been able to certify our teens in Teen Cert, a national program, which is a community emergency response team. And they're able to go out and respond to emergency situations, which has been so helpful because in the past 3 years we've had right at 5 hurricanes.
Our clubs have made quilts for homeless and Christmas packages for homeless and for low-income families, and it's just the whole thing of giving back to others, what you've learned in Campfire that you can share with others. There's always somebody else less fortunate than you, so there's just tons and tons of ways, and it builds character And it also builds that appreciation for what you have in your own life by helping others.
What I hear is many of the kids are just saying, well, I'm just doing this because it's fun. Or I'm doing this because, it's the right thing to do in my community. It's really remarkable how astute many of our kids are.
My younger son, when we go out, he tries to pick up garbage that he sees out now, which before they wouldn't even try to care about it or do. Since we've been out in Campfire, they see garbage out when we go to the store somewhere, so they're like, oh, that's not right, and they'll clean it up or pick it up.
Since 2001, Campfire USA and the Annie E. Casey Foundation have partnered to support and expand family strengthening activities and practices among Campfire councils.
We were really fortunate in that we received an award from the Annie E. Casey Foundation, and what we were able to do and what it really opened our eyes to was that the family is the key. And young people today, the family unit is a little bit disrupted in many cases. And so what we specifically strive for is taking and building a family component into every single program that we do.
We want to be known as a good way, a strong organization where youth can get involved and families feel comfortable knowing that their youth will be learning all kinds of skill development and tools that they'll need to be successful in the future.
Campfire is 100 years old. But for example, I'm talking about the Latino community. It's a new thing for them because they thought it was only for rich people. When when I talked to them, oh, it was Campfire, and then they say, oh, we can be part of Campfire. It's not for only rich people. I said, no, this is open for everybody.
Campfire has made a complete difference because a lot of my friends are doing wrong things or in bad places. And by me going to Campfire, I noticed that I could have been in the same places as them. And it just changed my life. It got me into a program to where I could do my homework. And it's just very amazing from what I see now. It's from back then to where I came from. I could have been in jail or even dead. But Campfire, it's just amazing. It's a very, very great program.
As we approach 2010, our centennial year, Campfire USA will rise to new challenges. We embrace the vision for an environment in which youth will be empowered to lead and change the world. Campfire USA, today's kids, tomorrow's leaders.